Doctor Who Cold Blood, the 9th episode of Series 5, is written by Chris Chibnall and starring Matt Smith, Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill. So yes, Stephen Moffat and Piers Fenger hired Chris Chibnall to write this two-part story, The Hungry Earth and Cold Blood, focusing on Silurians and a drill, and they set this second part in Silurian City, and Chibnall wanted this episode to be about people making mistakes, which is why he killed Alea off. Moffat obviously plans the story arc with the crack in space and time, and Rory getting killed off but coming back to life as Roman Auton in the Pandorica opens. This episode utilised many different locations and unusual sets to play the part as the Silurian city, as the production team didn't want to supply a cave feel. They believed that the Silurians were also sophisticated and were able to use materials found underground, such as granite and marble. Many of the sets were given an orange glow from beneath to portray the ambient glow from the center of the earth. The jungle walkway leading to Silurian City was filmed in Plantasia Botanical Garden in Swansea on 13th of November 2009. The set gave a sense of things growing, as these were necessary for the Silurians to survive. Set designers were able to rearrange the plants, though they had to be careful not to show the window leading to the car park or other modern amenities. The courtroom, also the execution room as Restak calls it, where the Doctor is brought in for execution, was filmed at the Temple of Peace in Cardiff, and little dressing was done to the set.
This is the story of our planet, Earth, of the day 1,000 years past when we came to share it with the race known as humanity.
So this episode opens with Eldane narrating, which is good opening. The Doctor and Nazarene gets captured by Silurians. A Silurian scientist, Malachi, leaves as he's got something to attend to. Amy has nicked the device from his pocket and got her and Mo free, so they went patrolling and found Silurians not even awake. So they took their guns, and Elliot is found wired up in the machine, but he's still alive. So there's Doctor screaming in pain and Nazarene on the straps getting examined by Restak.
No, complete the process.
Oh, that's much better, thanks.
The Doctor mentions celery, something that the 5th Doctor usually wears. As soon as Ambrose found out that Tony has got venom on his blood, she confronts Alea for cure and threatened her with a taser. So eventually Ambrose used it twice. Well, first time Alea walked into it, and second time Ambrose used it on her and killed Alea.
I knew it would be you. The one with the most to lose. The weakest.
Rory and Tony arrived and he wasn't happy with his daughter, but then Tony gave her a bit of a sympathy as he hugged her.
My little girl. What have you done?
So the Doctor and Nazarene gets chained up in the courtroom as Restak plans to execute them. Then Amy and Mo arrived, and sadly their rescue plan didn't go well, and they get chained up as well. Neve McIntosh played two different Silurians, Alea, a warrior who came to kidnap humans, and the Doctor was hoping she'd stay alive, but Ambrose killed her. Alea has a sister, Restak, commander in their military, who's supposed to be a protector, but she has hatred towards humans, like her sister. And I think Neve did a fantastic job, a wonderful actress. Richard Hope played Malachi, a scientist of a Silurian colony under Cwmtaf in Wales. He's a likeable Silurian, it's a shame they killed him off. Stephen Moore played Eldane, who's the leader of Silurian race where Cwmtaf is, and I think he's a great leader. Casts did a great job with their roles. So Restak managed to contact Rory, Ambrose and Tony on screen demanding where Alea is. Ambrose demands her family back, but Restak refused and she gets her soldiers to execute Amy.
Execute the girl.
No! No! Wait!
Rory!
She's not speaking fast!
There was no need for this.
Then Malachi came in with Eldane to stop the execution and set them free. So he gets Restak run along. Later on, the Doctor gets Amy and Nazarene to talk with Eldane about sharing the planet with humans and Silurians.
We work together. This planet could achieve greatness.
So Malachi set Elliot free as he reunites with his dad, Mo. As everyone except Malachi return to the courtroom, Malachi noticed Restak as awaking all her soldiers, and she killed Malachi, which is a sad scene.
But this is war.
Sadly for Ambrose, Tony and Rory has to take Alea back even though she's dead. So they did, and Ambrose confessed that she did it, which made everyone, even Elliot and Mo, horrified with her. Eldane, despite looking upset, he seems to understand humans, that they wouldn't usually do that. So Restak came with her soldiers and sobbing over dead Alea. So, unsurprisingly, Restak orders her soldiers to execute Ambrose. Luckily, the doctor saved her and everyone makes a run for it and into the lab. Tony shows everyone his green mark and Eldane doesn't have time to cure it. So he filled the chamber with poison gas to send all Silurians back in their stasis, and Restak refused.
Toxic fumigation initiated. Return to cryo.
This is not the order!
Which gives everyone enough time to escape, although Tony, Nazarene and Eldane decide to have 1,000 years sleep along with the Silurians.
Come and look for us.
So the Doctor, Amy, Mo, Ambrose and Elliot have reached to the TARDIS. Ambrose, Mo and Elliot went inside and the Doctor, Amy and Rory noticed a crack in a time field, so he put his hand in there and caught something. So then Restak, who's dying of poisonous, was about to kill the Doctor, but Rory got in the way and got blasted. I was not expecting that when I first watched it. I was really sad because I thought that's the last time we saw Rory as he's dead. Because the light is touching Rory, he's been removed from existence. The Doctor had no choice but to drag Amy into the TARDIS and lock the door so she can't get out. And the TARDIS disappeared and Amy really couldn't handle this very well. Karen's acting is fantastic. She thought it was incredibly challenging, which I bet, as she's making it truthful and believable, and she really pulled it off. Stephen Moffat thought it was appropriate, as the TARDIS team have been having fun, now it was time for a casualty. Rory's death is also connected with Chibnall's theme of making mistakes. It was the Doctor's fault as he stopped to look at the crack. So the Doctor tries to get Amy to think about Rory, but the TARDIS crash landed and Amy ended up forgetting him. It happened to Amy because Rory lives in her world and time. Even though she's a time traveller, Amy still forgets about Rory. So after the drill exploded, Mo and Elliot left. Ambrose is surprised that the Doctor didn't let the Silurians kill her, but of course it's never the way. He tells her to make Elliot the best of humanity to make up for the murder of Alea.
Now you show your son how wrong you were. How there's another way. You make him the best of humanity.
After Amy waved at her future self, the Doctor realises that it was a TARDIS fragment, and he's really concerned. When I first saw that, I thought it was a piece of Chris and David's TARDIS, as that version got blown up. So that's cold blood, and sadly the reviewers were disappointed. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's a great episode. At least the emotional Rory's death scene has been praised. So, what did you think of this episode? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.